Hey guys, so it's officially December and that means I got my Christmas hat on, I got my Christmas onesie on, I've been playing the Christmas tunes and I got my Christmas candle burning. I am so excited for Christmas this year, like ridiculously so. And I've been trying to theme a lot of my reads to be Christmassy or wintry theme, and I thought I'd do a little recommend video for you. Today I'm going to be recommending my top 5 winter, holiday, festive, Christmassy reads. So the first 3 books I'm going to talk about are all quite similar. They are fluffy, romantic contemporaries, which is kind of what I love to read about Christmas. The first book I'm going to be talking about is a book I just finished called Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. This book was so good. It's set in New York at Christmas, which is really cool, and it is about Lily, who's a bit lonely for Christmas, so leaves a book of dares in her favourite bookshop, and Dash picks it up and starts doing the dares, and they become friends through that. The chapters are written from either Dash or Lily's point of view, and they're written by each of the 2 authors. And it's just a really cute, Christmassy, contempt, fluffy book, and I would recommend it to anyone who likes those kind of reads. The next book I'm going to be talking about is quite similar. It's also a fluffy contemporary written by several authors, and that is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Lauren Myracle. I read this about 2 years ago and I loved it. It is 3 different stories about 3 different characters and how their Christmas kind of starts off by going wrong, but ends up going right. The 3 stories all intertwine in a really smart way. It's set on Christmas Eve, so I am planning to read this on the train to Disneyland on Christmas Eve. The next book I am recommending to you, I haven't actually read yet, but it is My True Love Gave to Me by all of these lovely authors, and it's edited by Stephanie Perkins. I know it's a bit of a cop-out and a lie to recommend something you haven't read, but look at this freaking book. It is the most beautiful, like just, oh, it's so beautiful. It even has like a gold ribbon to hold your page. Also, the authors in it are all really well-known authors. Holly Black, Gail Foreman, Jenny Han, David Levithan, Stephanie Perkins, Rain Burrell and Lainey Taylor, as long as some others I hadn't heard of. It's a collection of 12 short stories and is actually the book for December for Christina Horner's book club on Goodreads. I'll link to that in the doobly-doo below if you want to join. The next book I'm going to recommend is actually a book that may not be as Christmassy as I originally thought it was, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Now this book isn't actually about Christmas at all to my memory. However, I remember really vividly sections about beautiful winter icy snow scenes, so I don't know whether that's actually just a small part of the book and has stuck out to me. It's a book about magic, and we all know Christmas is magical, so it connects in that way, even if it's not because of the icy wintry stuff. I will read you the first section of the book because I think that just describes it perfectly. The circus arrives without warning. No announcements precede it. It is simply there, when yesterday it was not. I really would recommend giving this a read if you haven't. It's just fantastical and there's a little bit of romance. It's a wonderful read. I think some of you may have actually heard of the last book I'm going to recommend to you, and that book is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Yeah, I was lying. This book isn't really about Christmas, but as I said with The Night Circus, Christmas is magical, this book is magical, and also, as anyone who lives in the UK will know, ITV, one of our main channels, shows all of the Harry Potter films through the month of December and the start of January, and they just, for me, are the start of Christmas. It is tradition to watch them, and actually, when I first started my channel, my plan was to do a Harry Potter read-along in the month of December and watch the films as they came out on TV, but I was beaten to it. Maureen from Maureen Kiwi and a whole group of other booktubers are this year doing Harry Christmas to You. They're watching and reading all the books and all the films of Harry Potter in the month of December. I will link to the Twitter page and I would recommend you join it because Harry Potter is a magical book, and if you've not reread it for a while, this would be the perfect time to do so. So that's all 5 of my Christmassy reads right there. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to December and are celebrating this month in whatever ways you want. Personally, as I'm going to talk about in pretty much every video, I'm going to Disneyland for Christmas and I'm super excited for it. As always, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of my face, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! I just realised I filmed that entire video without wearing mascara. I am not refilming that.